Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Flame in the Flood. I haven't heard back from the devs on getting the new skins, so I can't really tell you. I wish I could. I'm looking forward to seeing them, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, and that's okay, I think. I mean, it's not like, the best thing ever, but it's not something we'd see all the time. I guess the one on Scout we would see, but I believe, did we search this place or did we land and save? I don't remember. My memory's not that great, especially because I'm only playing this game once a week. Well, it looks like, oh, well is dry. Yeah, we've definitely been here. Okay. This is a dead... Oh, yeah, this is the dead boar. Yep. I was about to say warthog, but that's not accurate, so... Alright, we continue on our way. Alright, let's safely get away from there. Don't want to crash into anything. Alright, looks like we're going to hit up this and then that down there. It's nighttime, so we're gonna have to watch out for some wolves, but hopefully we get a nice wolf-bear combo. And we get some nice music. I'm saving my sprint just in case wolves randomly spawn. Don't think I actually need anything from those. Man, just nothing here at all. Not even wolves. Am I missing anything? Nope, looks like I'm good. I mean, the lumber and nuts and bolts I've got for sure. It's the alcohol and the rags that I don't always remember if I have them or not. At least it's a quick stop. Man, we're probably gonna break 300 miles today. We are moving at a pretty decent clip in terms of speed, just because we're being really efficient about our exploration of these places. I shouldn't have searched this. I lost myself time. How many wolves? Just one? Okay, we can explore a little bit more. I have to keep my eyes out, but... Can't really search anything. But I can see if there's anything. Okay, we got immunity to that one, luckily, but it looks like he's stuck now. Dandelions. If I can carry them. Wow, immunity to that one too. That is lucky. That is lucky. I don't know what the chance is, but I know it's not terribly high. The question is, should I kill this wolf? One of our tainted baits. It's tempting, actually. It's another meat, and it's safer because there's one. It's 5. Okay, he's dead. Sometimes you can get that meat back. Sometimes. Not always, though. We do need to slowly work through those. because it'll free up inventory space, and because I'll have to spend them eventually. Like, it's not like because I spend those... That was close. It's not like because I spend those I'm not going to get other meat. I take my 1-to-1 ratios for arrows to meat. I need to get in front of this. I take my 1-to-1 ratios and not much more. That was bull. I barely nicked it, but that... Oh, did that do a ton of damage? That looks like it did a ton of damage. Well, we found the calm part of the river. I'm going to need a marina again shortly. I think one of the stats that I'm going to want at the end of this is how many miles I had, like, how many miles between marinas and my average damage per mile. Well, what do you know? Free meat. Darn, there's grubs in there. Don't pad this way, don't pad this way. Yes! Okay, I have to remember that our torch is there. The thing is, I don't think I can get away with doing anything with these grubs. I think I just have to eat them. And I could cook all the meat, but... I mean, I have the dandelions that I don't need right now. I guess I could make some more dandelion soup. Or dandelion tea, whatever. As a just in case. It's tough, man. It's tough. I guess I can make one more jerky. Well, remember that torch is there. This is very nice. Wait, is that wild garlic? I have room for garlic, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, I accidentally clicked on the feather. So luckily there was a boar over here, and the bear took out the boar also. Which is really awesome, actually. You birds can have the rest. So we basically got as much as we possibly could have gotten out of here, which is awesome. Like, really, really awesome. I'd love to keep these is the problem. I just don't have any place to keep them unless I'm going to throw out... I need 3 more yucca. Unless I'm going to throw out... something. Oh wow, I guess I should be making more arrows. I totally could do that, but that's not gonna actually run me out of anything. Actually, wait, am I out of flint? Or am I just not seeing it? There it is, okay. I should be making arrows. Like, I really should. Oh, I guess that runs us out of saplings here. I actually do have to be careful with saplings because I also need saplings for torches. I do have a bunch of saplings on the boat, though. Alright, but that means that I should go mess up these crows and pick up feathers. Really? It's about to rain. just good news for me, because I'm thirsty right now. We'll wait for it to actually start raining. But I'll go ahead and drink this now to get started. We'll go ahead and eat some of our cooked meat. We are doing great on cooked meat. That was really convenient that all kind of happened right then and there. And it's about time to go to sleep also. Come on. Start raining. Do a rain dance, do a rain dance, do a rain dance. There we go. It's worth doing. Might as well top myself off. No reason not to. Well, there is a reason, but it would be that I feel like the rain is about to stop, and that by drinking it there, I won't be able to fill it back up. But that is not the case. We'll do 5 hours. Alright, let's go to the stove. We've got some meat to cook. I like to have 4 cooked, and I did just eat one, so... And I'm not all that far off from eating another one, to be honest. I guess we're going this way. This isn't that bad. If I crash because of this... Good, I don't have to come up with something for that. Because it would be bad. It'd be pretty bad. I actually don't think I can cross this, so I'm going to go here. I think it's too risky to try and cross there when I have a path a little bit later. You can hit those, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to test it, let's put it that way. Let's sneak this way. Man, there's a lot of options, but it looks like there's more stuff over here. Definitely. Okay, cool. Want to see wolves and bears. Wolves and bears and boars, oh my. For a second, one of the... I don't know, it was a background sound. But it sounded like a rattle. Yeah, right there. I don't know. I mean, I can hear it, but I am also talking over it, and I think I have the balance set in such a way that it is quite possible you can't hear that much detail, but it's there. Yeah, there's really nothing here for us. Kaufman. What do we have? Okay, wolf. Multiple wolves. Okay, I got immunity to that one. Alright, I wanted to see if there was a bear. I don't think there was one. I didn't get to every corner, but I wasn't going to. That was a little dangerous. Remember, there's 3 times that I could have been smacked in the face thus far, this episode alone, and I've managed to not get hit. The white wolf mantle has, you know, saved my bacon. Bones of the Mustang. You know, with all these repeated stops, it's making me, wanting to fan theory. You know, like, fan theory! We're actually boating in circles. And because of the way the Earth has been messed up by the apocalypse, a river flowing in a circle is actually possible. course there's a bear now. There's only one snake though, so I'm not gonna get anything crazy done. There's literally one snake. And it's too far from nighttime for me to wait for wolves. It's a gamble. Like, I really need to tabulate, like, the chances of there being wolves. I made a poor decision. I don't want to go that way. Too many thin spots. But yeah, I really should figure out the chance, because basically I'm risking... what? A third? Probably a half a thing of cooked meat. Blessed River. Yeah, this is bad. Everything about this is bad. Everything about this is bad. Oh man, I couldn't see there. If I had crashed into something, there would have been nothing I could have done about it. Alright, let's take a little bit of a respite from this shenanigans. Blessed River my ass. High water, lots of danger. Sounds like my kind of place. Alright. Now in the back of my head, I'm just hearing rattlesnake noises all the time. Oh, there's a boar. Go away, you stupid boar. Told you, I'd love for there to be a melee weapon. If there was something that would let me basically that would let me play Matador with the boar, I would be good. Like I would never want for food. Every boar would be food. I'm really good at juking those guys. I wonder if I should put a up a discussion about that. I mean, sure, Scout is relatively young. Oh, I really should be eating, like... So this stuff doesn't spoil, I really need to be eating right as my hunger hits the 65. Sure, Scout's kind of young, but melee weapon, like bladed weapons, sharp weapons are effective. Like the reason why we use sharp weapons is because they're so effective. Like, that's why they got so popular. That's why, you know, a piece of volcanic glass, which for some reason I can't remember the actual name of the stone right now. Obsidian. There you go. That's why those got used as spear tips, because they were just that good. A gashing, gaping wound like that will take down almost any animal. You know, your body can heal scrapes and burns and incisions, like, or not incisions, not really the right word, like light cuts, pretty well. That was close. That was also very close. But like a big gash that hits, you know, even relatively minor veins. Like, obviously, if you hit something like the carotid or, you know, just a major vein or blood vessel, like, you will likely kill whatever it is that you've hit. But even minor stuff, like, the body can heal some of that, but not always. Not to mention chance of infection. Granted, that's a little bit more of a long game in the terms of, like, if I was trying to kill a boar. But the amount of strength that being injured like that drains out of you, I mean, look at what happens when we get hit. We lose a whole bunch of stamina. Like, a whole bunch. It's the same thing with a wolf or you know, another mammal. I mean, pretty much any animal, I would argue, kind of falls into that same. But you lose a lot of stamina when your body has to devote energy and resources to healing you. You just do. It's just how it works, because you have to. I mean, unless you are like truly on the verge of death and need to get somewhere or do something, and your adrenaline is taking over, your epinephrine. Unless that is driving you forward, which right after you get injured and go into shock can happen very easily. But the second that wears off, you're bushed. Like, you really need to sleep, to rest, to recover, to replenish your resources. So using a sharp weapon to injure something is super effective, even with minor injuries. And if you can inflict major injuries, you've pretty much guaranteed yourself a kill. And on top of that, it didn't take much effort. Do you know how much energy it takes to wound something mortally with a weapon? Now, assuming this assumes that whatever it is isn't fighting back, like with another bladed weapon. You're not doing like sword fighting. You know, you just gotta hit it. You know, how much energy does the boar exert to charge at me, which is its main weapon, right? Like, yes, in close quarters combat, it could injure you with its tusks. If it hits you. If you're standing that close and it, you know, bucks in one direction. But to get a really solid hit on you and deal some damage in the way that it's trying to, it has to exert a ton of energy. And that energy is not unlimited, obviously. So, but my recourse, my defense, is to sidestep that. And how much effort do you really think a swing with a knife or a spear would take? Like a spear trap? Great, give me the spear. Now, I would argue that it would not be effective against a wolf. That I would argue. Wolves are a lot... They have very different set of weapons compared to a boar. And using just a spear against them would not necessarily be effective. That would take a lot of skill, which I can see Scout not having. I mean, your average everyday person doesn't train with a spear. At least, not a real spear. I mean, as a kid, whenever I had a pole, I pretended it was a spear, but it wasn't, you know, real training, nor was it a real spear. So, you know, take that for what it is. But that's my opinion, is if I were in Scout's position, one of the first things I would do would be craft a weapon like that. Especially if we're seeing as many boars as we are. Now, granted, I don't think if I was in Scout's position, I would see this many boars and wolves. Maybe I'm wrong. I you know, have lived in suburbs all my life. It would not surprise me at all that I have a incorrect view of wildlife. Like, not even a little bit correct. Well, okay, now I have to deal with a boar. Beautiful. Come on. I have to get it to charge at me. Once it charges at me, it kind of keeps following. I will not disturb you further, snakes. I'm surprised we didn't see any. They're just 4 snakes hanging out, having fun. It must be mating season. That's all I can think about. Is that it must be mating season. Or think about that. I can think about more than just snake mating season. I hope. Like, I really hope. Surprise, that's actually what I've been thinking about this entire time. Whoa, camera. I mean, they said high water, so this doesn't surprise me that there's large open swaths, because, like, if the water were higher, like, this would be underwater, sort of thing. And now we're in Stormcrow Eddy. Desolate wasteland. Slow river! Fuck me. This is not what I was hoping for. Alright. Now, I guess I can't complain, because we found, like, all our marinas in wastelands. So... you know, that's a thing. But... it's gonna take time. And debris is, like, never gonna go away. I mean, everything's moving at the same relative speed. And just slower. I'm just using my boost all the time. I mean, sure, might as well try and stop everywhere. Why not? Call's domain. Khal Drogo's domain? Am I allowed to say that? Alright, it is almost nighttime. Damn it. Okay, we have a wolf. I'm tempted to just throw meat at him. Tainted bait, I mean. He's actually really persistent, this one. Alright. I mean, I'm not going above my 4 and 4, so I'm not terribly worried about it. If you are new, my 4 and 4 rule, it's not like an impressive rule or anything. It's just the idea that based on the rate at which meat spoils, you can hold on to 4 cooked meat and 4 raw meat and be good. And cook everything. Cook, you know, eat one and cook one, eat one, cook one, and none of them will spoil, so long as you're at 4 and 4. Anything you get beyond 4 and 4 just becomes more risky. I'm hearing a lot of snakes, and I like that. Because that means there's A, wildlife around, because it's already hissing. And B, there's a snake to hopefully kill said wildlife. Oh, this is a 1-to-1 ratio. That's close. Gotcha. Way to be, like, that was actually a fairly smart and annoying way boar. Dehydrating. Yep, we're at 25. Alright, we were at 4 and 2, which means I need to cook some. Need to cook some. At our next location, we will drink water. That's good enough. Alright. Actually, yeah, our next location we will drink. Our next location is when we're gonna end the episode. I didn't realize that we'd hit time. That doesn't surprise me though, in the Wastelands time flies because it takes you forever to get places. So what usually takes 2 minutes now takes 5. And that's how I gauge is, stops. It makes the game feel like it's been going. So, at Landlock, we will call this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time. And until then, keep your gears turning.